Hello, welcome to our amazing opportunity video that we're going to share a little bit about Bravenly with you guys. And so we're excited that you are here. We're excited that you're open to taking a look because this opportunity has been life-changing for so many of us. And so we're just going to share a little snippet about what we love about Bravenly. We're going to share a little snippet about our story, but know that if you're someone that you need to dive into more details, more information, we've got all the resources you could ever want. So we're very excited to share with you all things Bravenly. But I want to just introduce myself really quickly. My name is Brittany Beck. I'm one of the leaders here at Bravenly. And I started in this industry years and years ago as a science teacher. I taught, and I was in a situation where even though I went to college, even though I kind of followed the playbook of what to do to kind of change your trajectory of your life, I grew up in poverty in Alabama. And so I kind of followed the playbook. What should I do to change my circumstances? Married my high school sweetheart, made the good grades, went to college, got the degree, all the things, and we still found ourselves on the hamster wheel of life, like where you're working, you're paying your bills, and there's really nothing extra. Does anybody feel that way? Where it's like, man, I feel like I'm meant to do more on this planet than just pay bills and and eat and sleep and do it all over again and work, right? So that's where I found myself. And I really was looking for a situation where maybe I could do something on the side to bring in some extra income for our home. I didn't want to take out another job or anything like that. And so I was looking at network marketing as a way to maybe give me an extra few $100s a month so that I could be able to A, pay down debt, and then B, maybe allow my family to take a vacation every year. I never got to do that growing up. And so I just thought, it will be so important to be able to be present with my family, to be able to put all the responsibilities in life away and be really like just all in with my family for a week every single year and do a vacation. And we just couldn't afford to do that. And so enter network marketing. I found that, and I absolutely fell in love with the ability to have your work ethic write your paycheck, because as a teacher, it didn't matter how much more I worked, how many more hours I worked, I still got paid the same, right? It didn't matter if every kid understood the periodic table. I didn't get paid more. Okay. So network marketing was different. I could work harder, I could get better results, and I could make more money. And so I really, really loved that. And so I was doing it alongside each other and ended up being in a situation where it more than replaced my income, it more than replaced my husband's income. And so I went all in, started doing network marketing full time, and actually got to a place where my why changed a little bit. And instead of just being able to have my work ethic, write my paycheck and make more money, being money motivated, I actually started using my skill set of teaching in a different way to teach people how to make money too. And so that's when I started leading a team. And that's when I really found my purpose in this industry, was not just to make some extra money for my family, but to teach others how to make extra money for their family. And so that's when I really, really fell in love with this industry and really became mission motivated to help others. And so that is something you will see as across the board, a core belief of so many people here at Bravenly, is that we really truly care about others, and we really want to make an impact in their lives, whether it's products, whether it's finances, whether it's a support system, whether it's a community, whether it's just a positive, uplifting environment to help you grow. That is what we're looking to do. We're looking to change lives. And so if you are like me, you started it as just kind of like scared. I don't know what to do. I don't know that this would be for me, but I need to make some extra income. I'm telling you, this is it. You really need to take a serious look and take a risk on yourself. This industry can absolutely change the trajectory of your life. It did mine. And we found Bravenly a couple years ago. And I will tell you guys, the first year that Bravenly's open, we're in our 4th year. The first year Bravenly was open, we did about a little over $1 million. The second year, $9 million. That's pretty good growth, right? The third year, $19 million. And I want you guys to know that here in this 4th year, we're projecting to double or more than double again. And that is so unusual, because you'll hear, especially in our industry, you'll hear, oh, well, the economy's not great. That's why we're not growing, this, that, and the other. And I want you to understand that when you've got products that people really want and people get real results from, and that actually help people, and a comp plan that rewards people, it does grow. And that's what we're seeing firsthand, is the growth has been incredible because we're doing right by people. We're giving them really good products that go in their body that are created from naturopathic doctors. Karlie's going to talk about that. We're giving them a comp plan that rewards them for their efforts. And so we are seeing a flourishing business from that. And so I just want you guys to know, if you've ever wanted to be part of something that was growing like crazy, that you get to be part of the wave, you get to have fun, you get to be part of the initial foundation of the company, this is it. Take a risk on yourself. Seriously, take a chance. This has been the most incredible opportunity I've ever seen. And I would hate for you to hear this message and say, well, that sounds great for them, but maybe not for me. Because I've been in those shoes too before, where I missed it. And I thought, well, it's good for them, but it's not good for me. Okay. I want you to hear this message from a different lens. I want you to hear Karlie. I want you to hear Adrienne. I want you to hear me. And I want you to think, if they can do it, why not me? That's what I want you to walk away from this call thinking, because this industry changes lives of normal people every single day. Why not you? Okay. And why not now? A year, 2 years, 3 years, if you say no, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, I messed up. I should have listened to those girls and I should have said yes. You will. So I'm telling you now, take a risk on yourself. Say yes today. We have all the systems to tell you exactly what to do, all the tools. So say yes today. We will show you how to do it and change your life for the better. So with that being said, I want to pass it over to our amazing top leader in our company, Karlie Foster. She's a great friend of mine, a great inspiration to everyone in our community. And I want you guys to hear a little bit from her and her story.
Thank you, Brittany. I just love you to pieces. I appreciate the intro. And you guys, I'm really excited to share with you here. So like Brittany said, my name is Karlie. I always like to say I'm a wife and mom because I totally seek alignment. Those things are really important to me and I have a really strong faith. So those are some things about me, you guys. But I've been in the network marketing space for about 10 and a half years, and you're hearing from top leaders today. You are, but I want you to know that that's not where we started, right? I was on a call, a Zoom like this at one point, staring at the potential of an opportunity. And thank goodness I took it. Thank God I took it, because the reality is it absolutely changed the trajectory of my life. But I'm going to speak to people who've never done network marketing, for people who are maybe just getting started, at looking at this, or people who maybe they're on this Zoom and you've had some experiences in network marketing and maybe you didn't win, or maybe you're a leader who you don't love where you're at. And I've been in all those places, right? In my 10 years, I've been a leader for about 6 of them, a very tired, weary leader for several of them, for a few of those 6. And I've also been that person who started in network marketing who was not very good at it. I didn't have that, just hit it right away and absolutely boomed. It took me some time. And the thing is that it's really important for me to focus on that person that I was in the beginning stages of my journey, because that's where most of us are and most of us start, right? You always have those superheroes that come in and it's like, oh, overnight success. That wasn't me, right? It wasn't me. And so, I came into the industry, you guys, really looking for gas and diapers, and I had this little beautiful baby that I wanted to stay home with. And time freedom was everything. Freedom to be with my family was everything. And so that's where I started, you guys. And it did grow into more, because like Brittany said, if someone can, if they can do it, if we can do it, why not you? Why not me? And that was kind of the mindset that I took as I looked at this industry, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it really is a vehicle for success. People are really winning. Big things are happening. And if they can do it, why not me? And that really catapulted me to this next level of growth and success. So I'm just going to kind of move along the story here, because the reality is that I did have success in the industry. Eventually I figured it out, and I was very excited. We saw success for our family. I was able to stay home with that baby and had 2 more after that. And so it was just this incredible journey. But here's the thing, you guys, I fell out of alignment, and alignment is so important. I was at a place where I didn't really align with the morals of the company, the integrity of the company, the vision of the company. And I'll talk about this here in a second, I didn't align with the products of the company. And I got to this place where I was pretty weary. I felt like I didn't really want to continue in the network marketing space, even though I absolutely loved what it could be for people. I knew what it was. But for me, it was no longer something that I felt that I was vibing with, right? And so I was at that place where I was almost ready to let it go. But I felt God say, you're not done yet. Karlie, you are not done yet. There is more out there for not just you and your family, but there's lives out there to change. But I also knew that in order for there to be abundance, there had to be alignment. So I knew I couldn't mess around and be at a company that didn't align with my values, my morals, and what I knew to be right about products, right? So when Bravenly came into the picture, you guys, I definitely was at that place of like, I love what I see. I know these are good people. I know that, I started to look at the products and like, they're so clean. They're what I want. But I was scared to believe. I was scared to believe that it really could be that solution. But I felt that nudge, that like destiny calling. And I jumped into Bravenly, you guys. And here's what I found. Okay, this weary, tired network marketer who had had success, but was like at that place of like, "Ugh, I just don't know if I can do it anymore." What I found was a place that truly, truly paid and took care of people. Even that girl that I was when I first started that wasn't very good at network marketing, right? That's so important to me, right? Garrett McGraw, who is one of our leaders and just a mentor to me, always says, if you forget where you've come from, you're going back there. And I will never forget that person just starting out. And I needed to be a part of a company that would never dismiss where we start. Okay. The second thing is the culture. Okay. The culture had to be a place where everybody mattered, where we saw the souls of people. Okay. We're here for so much more than this little blip in life, right? I am absolutely like, I have an eternity mindset, and the impact that we make here right now carries forward like on. So it's more than the paychecks. It's more than the volume. It's about the people. It's about loving the people and finding the gold in the people. And I needed to be a part of the company where it wasn't just me and my team. I needed corporate to be like that. That's exactly what we found here with the Emery family and our leadership. And then finally, and this is where I'm going to finish, but also where I really want to put some focus. Okay. The products. The products were huge. Okay. So where I was at before, I said I was out of alignment, right? With so many different things. But one of the things was that my health was not doing well. And I was a part of a health and wellness company, but not all health and wellness companies are healthy. And I learned that the hard way, you guys. In my, 10 plus years of being in health and wellness, it's been a learning curve. I learned more and more over time. And I also started to realize that some of the reasons that my body was, I had issues with my adrenals. My cortisol was out of whack. I had insulin resistance. I was holding weight in my belly. You guys, I was getting tired. Like there were so many different issues I was having. And I really had to come to the realization that yes, a lot of that was stress. Some of it was diet. There was a lot of different things going on, but a lot of it was that I was not taking products that aligned with my body and that were healthy. And I knew that when I entered into like the company, right, Bravenly, whatever I chose at that point, when I realized, hey, I got to get my body back in line, that I needed to be aligned with a product that would be effective, that would work, that would be healthy, that would be clean. We have naturopathic doctor formulated products, you guys. Our ingredients are phenomenal. And when I saw those, I knew that not only would we do no harm, but that we would actually create lasting transformations with products that didn't just do a band-aid, like, hey, let's lose 20 pounds in a month and then you're going to gain it back and we're going to ruin your metabolism. But truly those products that would absolutely deal with the root cause so people could walk out in lasting solutions. So my story, you guys, is that I came in with a body that was resistant to weight loss. Like I said, insulin resistant. I had so many issues and I wanted to treat those things naturally. And I was able to take our products to get my body back in alignment, to lose 40 pounds and feel better than I have felt in years, right? And it's all been because we were dealing with the root cause of what was broken inside of me. And a lot of times people will look at what we have here and they see these flashy like weight loss pictures, because that's what happens when you get your body in alignment. Your body naturally goes to the weight it should be. But here's the thing. This isn't my weight loss story. This isn't a weight loss story. This is an absolute health transformation redemption story. And that's what I found here. And that feels so good, you guys. And it just keeps getting better. What we're producing here, the innovation is not like anything you're going to see out there in the health and wellness world. You guys, we have done such a good job. Aspen and corporate have done such a good job at creating incredible products for us to truly feel our best, which is really what's the most important. And so I'm going to stop there, you guys. I'm going to hand it over to the beautiful Adrienne. I'm super excited for you to hear from her. And I just want you to really listen to her because I know she's going to talk a little bit about timing. And you heard everything I said. You heard all those gifts we have, but what we have right now in the gift of timing, like Brittany said too, you do not want to miss this. So, sorry, Adrienne, I have so many words coming out of my mouth. Okay, Fred, you take it away.
Thank you so much. Well, I am so excited to be here today. I literally am amazed. It is literally 11:17. I'm literally going to try my hardest to keep you 7 minutes or less. So I promise to leave you hanging on the edge of your seat if I do my job well, because I tell you what, Adrienne Whatley does not put her name or time in or on anything that she does not believe with in her whole heart. And literally, I have watched for 17 minutes. There have been people literally by the second coming in. We are still admitting people. So, you know what that shows me? That shows me that all eyes are on Bravenly. So, whether you have been watching the press or whether you have been seeing it on social media, or whether you have just seen the testimonies of all the things that have been happening here, I want you to know that unlike these beautiful ladies and top leaders that have spoken today, I have not been here for years. I was not in at the beginning of this incredible company. I watched this company for over a year. Okay. So when people want to say compliments like, oh, you're so smart, or da da da, I'm thinking, not really, because I literally watched Bravenly Global for over a year. But here's the thing, guys. I was already in the industry. I had been in the industry for 20 years, multiple seven-figure earner, absolutely love all things network marketing. Brittany's already spoken so well of all that that can do. But I was in a place of complacency. So drop a comment below if you're already in the industry, or drop a comment below if you've been burnt out from the industry, or maybe you've left completely, as Karlie said, where how she felt. We've all been in those seasons where things in alignment, they just didn't feel just quite right. But I could not deny what was happening at Bravenly. I could not deny it. I kept seeing industry icons and veterans join this company. I kept seeing triple-digit growth over and over and over. Literally last year, 230+% growth, already triple-digit growth in the last quarter. I kept seeing that this company's debt-free, and that the founders are faith-filled and driven, and that they give back. And this compensation plan, I studied it, and I was like, I can read comp plans. It's what I do for a living. And I was like, there is no way that this can be real, because this comp plan, and let me tell you, it is. This comp plan is literally the best that I have ever seen in the industry. And my sister said, I tell you what, she said, Adrienne, it honestly is. So there is so much to try to compile in 7 minutes that it's metaphysically impossible for me to do that. But what I want you to know is that I walked up to this company just 3 months ago. And the things that I have seen, the reorder rates that I have seen, the growth that I have seen, the people that have come to this company that are winning, the customers that are getting results, y'all, I have chills and I may cry. The team that is literally saying, I have never seen anything like this. I have never had a front line like this. I have never had people reaching out to me like this. I've never not had to follow up 15 times like this. What is this place? We literally call it the land of milk and honey. We literally do. And while I'm not here to say, I know everybody believes that their company is the best. I understand that. But here's what I know. When you're looking at an opportunity, you need to know that your founders are in it for you. And guess what? Ours completely are. When God is in the mission statement, what can possibly go wrong? God's hand is recognized and on this company. Thirdly, the products deliver, craveable products that work, that people literally want to have, that people literally reorder. Guys, you do not have to be thin to fit in at Bravenly. I'm not thin. I am literally fighting it every single day. But do you know what? 2.5 billion people are also dealing with excess weight. And people are looking for answers every day that don't increase the liver enzymes, that don't burn out the adrenals, things that when they know they spend their money on, that they are going to deliver. The products work. The products are different. The products are clean. The products are good for you. When I sell Bravenly, I know that I am changing a life, because not only do I want to make your quality of life better, I want you to live longer. And it is for everyone, whether it be male or female, whether it be young or advanced. We cover it all. We cover absolutely everything. We're not going to make medical claims, but if you're not in the Bravenly Breakthrough Group, you need to get in there today and listen. It's what I did. Listen to what the customers are saying. And it's very, very rare that you see a movement like this. And for there to be less than 10,000 paid people in this company, far less, far less. But I'll be honest, we're on it. There are still people being admitted right now. But guys, there is room for you. Don't be like me and look at this and almost miss it. Don't think that you've missed the wave. We all know momentum can come typically in a company around the 50 to 100 million mark. Y'all, this is the sweetest spot this company's ever going to be in today. Doesn't mean we won't have an opportunity for forever. We will. People will always need these products. But if we can give you maximum business effect right now, don't miss the moment. The main thing that I do also want to say is 70% of people, when surveyed, I was reading a Forbes survey, 70% said that they consider themselves living payday to payday. 20% of that 70, it was actually 69, let me be 100% correct, 69%. 20% of that said they don't even have enough to meet their monthly bills. You guys, that broke my heart. I dug a little bit further, and only 5% of that was because of faulty spending. The majority was because of inflation and things out of their control. We have a gift. We have a gift. I literally walked away from one of the largest organizations that I've ever built, scaled over 150 million, completely walked away from it. Why? To bring this to market for the people. So I've got to keep my word and get off of here. I can keep going, but I want to encourage you to think today. What if Bravenly can change not only your life, but the people you know's life? Sometimes your movement, your obedience can be directly tied to somebody's breakthrough. I want to thank Brittany Beck today. If it wasn't for her yes, I wouldn't be here today. And I hope that my yes can help someone today. So reach out to the person that invited you today, y'all. This is real. It's unlike any place I've ever seen. And all I know is that I hope that I even did it 1% justice, because from the inside to the outside, you can't explain it. And from the outside looking in, you certainly do not understand what is here. But Bravenly is the #1 opportunity on the planet, and take it to the bank. With all that is within me, I believe if God tarries, it will be a global billion-dollar brand, and you heard about it first. All right, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Britt.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate your time today. And like one of our corporate people said in the chat, it's always going to be a great time. Adrienne said it too. It's always going to be a great time, you guys. But why not get started now? Why not go ahead and start changing your life today and now with this amazing opportunity, and get to be part of the foundation that we're creating here at Bravenly. So we will have the recording if you guys want to share it with some other people, which I'm sure you will. So we'll get that out soon. But thank you guys for being part of this on a Saturday. Love you guys. Bye.